1854, Bleeding, Kansas. This bitter dispute between pro- and anti-slavery forces over that territory led to the breakup of the two major parties and the formation of a new one, the Republicans, who vowed to oppose any further extension of slavery.
Yes, but the Democratic winner of the 1856 election was, anybody? Well, I'll give you a hint. Many people consider him the worst president we've ever had. Because he could have prevented the Civil War, and he blew it.
That's a trifle severe.
I'll give you another hint. He was a bachelor. Girl he was engaged to as a youth committed suicide. One eye was nearsighted, the other far set higher than the other, so he held his head at this funny angle. He was the most available and most unobjectionable James Buchanan, former Secretary of State to Polk, who once called him an able man, but added that he sometimes acts like an old maid.
Nevertheless, Mr. Buchanan won big. He carried every southern state except Maryland and 6 free states, proving that the majority still put the preservation of the Union above all else. And that is exactly what Stephen Foster's White House chair urged the voters to do. Let all our hearts for union beat, for the North and South are one. They work together manfully, and together they will still work on. Then come ye men of every state, agree is broad and fair. Buchanan is our candidate, and we'll put him in the White House chair.
The big scandal of 1856 was the near fatal beating of Massachusetts Senator Charles Sumner by Congressman Preston Brooks, following Sumner's fervent anti-slavery speech. The crime against Kansas. It's not really necessary. It's essential. The
The
crime.
climate was bad enough. There's no need to focus on the sociopathic behavior of one zealot.
Makes it come alive for me.
And you are
Bean, never send an old maid to do a man's job. Now, in his speech, Brooks compared Sumner compared Brooks's cousin, Senator Andrew Butler of South Carolina, to an adulterer who has chosen a mistress, polluted in the sight of the world, the harlot slavery.
We'll
No, wait a minute, give it.
skipping Grizzly Detox.
Why don't you hum this tune while I act out the story? That way you don't have to hear it.
That's ridiculous.
Try it. I tell you what, if my soundtrack idea falls flat, I'll give you the next 3 songs uninterrupted. 2 days after the speech, Brooks entered the Senate chambers, walked up to Sumner's desk, where he sat writing, and said, "I have read your speech twice, carefully. It is a libel on South Carolina and on Mr. Butler, who is a relative of mine." As Sumner looked up, Brooks began beating him over the head with his gun. Kept beating till he was nearly unconscious. Later, Brooks said, "I did not intend to kill him, but I did intend to whoop him." Under pressure, Brooks resigned his seat, was promptly reelected. Sumner's convalescence, however, lasted 3 years.
Is he deliberately trying to goad me?
No. It's just cheap theatrics, okay? Don't take it personally.
How can I not? When you insist on interrupting my gentle song of unification with your violent pantomime.
I'm sorry. Please continue.
We'll have no dark design and to rule with secret sway. We'll give